Committee of the whole meeting to order. Adoption of the agenda.
Move. Second.
Those in favor? We have one item on the agenda, which is the second draft of the 2015-19 financial plan and recommendation from staff for finances that the committee receive this. So we'll do that first.
I'll move that. Second.
Those in favor receive then? Motion's carried. So open the floor for discussion. Report indicates a balanced financial plan at 2.5% residential, 1.5% commercial for 2015, and with 2.7% overall for the rest of the 4 years of the plan.
I'll make a comment on it. I looked through this plan, and what I see is that we're doing a lot of really good renewal work. I think we could probably come in with a lower percentage if we didn't want to look after our infrastructure and look after some of the things that we're doing. I know other communities tend to do that. I think this is the right route to go. In my experience, our public don't mind us actually having a little bit of an increase as long as we're putting it into good and proper things, and I think that's what this budget reflects. So I'm pretty pleased to see this, and I think staff have done a really good job with this.
All right, thank you for that. Any further comments? Councillor Price?
I'd like to just echo that staff had to go back and sharpen the pencils. I just wonder, at the Committee of the Whole yesterday, for the regional board, we approved 40,000 for antennae for the search and rescue and the command post for them. So it appeared like it was new, a new amount of money, and 40,000 across the Comox Valley.
That'd be the regional district budget.
But yes.
This is, of course, our budget.
Yes, but it ultimately will come to us. Do we need to, or do we have enough slippage?
I believe that item will be funded out of reserves they have in place from the budget.
That's under the
Great.
function of
The emergency program budget.
Lovely. And I think it's a great budget. I just had one question on the Comox Nautical Days and wages and benefits set up and take down. There was 2013 and 2014 was.
So what page are you on?
It was on this paper. Yes, can't write
It
on
should
the
show on
computer.
your Adobe.
Page 35 of the agenda.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Very good, you know it. This is set it.
Yeah, if you open it in an Adobe Reader, it'll give you a page number on the bottom left. Anyway, yes?
Yes, under wages, under nautical days, wages and benefits, set up and take down.
Yes.
2013 and 14, there's amounts, and then there's nothing after that. And I just wondered, do we know, was that a staff in-house?
That's in-house staff being used, yeah. Mostly those are parks and maintenance employees. So their wages are in the parks budget, so if you, and maintenance. So if you crank back about 4 pages to page 31, you'll see the parks budget starts with total personnel budget. So there was 860,000 in 2014, less 50,000 that was charged to garbage collection. So some of the residual 810,000 was used in the nautical days.
Okay, and so that's not expected to be needed, or it's...
It will be needed. I mean, if you feel more comfortable, we could we could do what we've done with garbage and allocate an amount from the parks page 31 over to culture page 5. But the net is zero.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Just an allocation.
It's just an allocation. Yeah.
This one. Thank you.
Any further? Just going to make a note as well that this budget reflects fairly much hold the course kind of approach towards our operational expenditures. The Increases are nominal for the fire department for some additional casual labor, and a little bit more programming time up at the rec center. But by and large, this does not include, does not require, at least at this time, any increases in staffing. There's also a couple of other add-ons for some studies that are needed for some future development, but staff really kept it true to the zero-based budget process that we have been using for the last number of years. So any of the new money, by and large, or most of it's going into infrastructural renewal and replacement, which Councilor Grant and Price have referenced. So if there's nothing further, this then will come forward to council for the formal readings of the finance bylaw in the next month or so. It has to be adopted by May 15th, of course. All right, so thank you staff again for your hard work on that and for crunching the numbers for us and for council providing that direction. So that is, I think, it for the committee agenda, although we do have a in-camera meeting. So we'll adjourn to that on the provisions of the Community Charter Section 90A and D.
Move.
Thank you.
Second.
All those in favor? Motion's carried. A brief adjournment to that and come back.